This stretch of the trip was a quiet one. We were heading back south, passing through sleepy forests and cozy towns.
Oh, he's got a big branch.
We stopped at the Raniwa Zoo per Santa's suggestion. In the morning, it felt like the sort of place you could just disappear for a while. Wolves padded through the trees, birds called overhead, and we were wrapped in layers of wonder. We stayed for a couple of nights at a wonderful Airbnb in Vanta. We had only planned one night, but the host let us stay a second when we asked. Our first day in Helsinki, we explored as much as we could, walking over 13 miles. We took in the sights and quickly grew to love this relaxing city. We thought we'd carved out the perfect finale. One more city, one more passport stamp, one more memory. So we booked a ferry to Tallinn just to spend a few hours in Estonia. But the day had plans of its own.
Right now we're on a ferry to Tallinn, Estonia. It's very nice.
It's really fancy.
It's really big for a ferry. It's got we could see all the cars on the bottom loading in. There's a Lamborghini and a Ferrari, both being pulled by Jetta station wagons. So for what we thought the boat was going to be, it seemed a little pricey. Not super bad, but for this, I feel like it's a pretty solid deal.
Yeah.
I agree. And it's 2 hours to get to Estonia, so it's just a little day trip.
We were so excited to go to Estonia. We even booked a walking tour. But between the construction, a Charlie horse probably caused by a combination of a 2-hour ferry and 13-mile day beforehand, we missed our meetup point. And I broke down. I spent an hour sitting outside of a cathedral, crying, while Will sat beside me trying to make me feel better. Travel isn't always pretty. Sometimes it brings up the things that you didn't expect. But somehow, that day still turned around. We explored a castle, shared a beer, and nearly missed our ferry back. It wasn't the day that we had planned, but maybe it was the one that we needed. When we got back to Helsinki, we celebrated with a sauna at Lula, of course. We didn't film much, but I remember the warmth and the quiet and the way the sea lapped on the rocks whenever we walked along the shore. That was our last night together on this trip, and it felt like the right kind of ending.